In the heart of Hollow Creek, a town shrouded in mist and mystery, stood the manor, a relic of despair. Evelyn, a journalist with a thirst for the unknown, arrived as twilight embraced the town. The locals, their eyes shadowed with fear, whispered warnings of the manor's mournful past. The gates to the manor protested with a haunting screech, revealing a garden choked by the wild embrace of nature. The house, a monument to bygone splendor, watched her with windows like empty eyes. Inside, the darkness was a tangible presence, and the silence was broken only by the whispers of history etched into the walls. The grand hall held a portrait of Lady Abigail, whose eyes, brimming with eternal sorrow, seemed to follow Evelyn's every step. The air around the portrait was colder, as if the painting itself was a portal to the past. Evelyn discovered the manor's library, a room untouched by time. Dusty tomes lined the shelves, and a grand fireplace stood cold and empty. She found a journal belonging to Lady Abigail, detailing her descent into madness after the loss of her child. The journal's pages were filled with desperate pleas and cryptic warnings. The nursery was a chamber of lost innocence, where the remnants of laughter were now just echoes of a lullaby turned lament. The crib, marked by a shadow of tragedy, spoke of the child Lady Abigail had lost to fever's cruel touch. Toys lay scattered, and a rocking chair moved gently, as if pushed by an unseen hand. Evelyn stumbled upon a hidden room behind a bookshelf in the library. The room was filled with artifacts and relics, each telling a story of the manor's dark history. She found a locket with a portrait of Lady Abigail and her child, a symbol of the love that had turned to torment. As the night deepened, the manor awoke with a vengeful stir. Shadows twisted into grotesque shapes, and the whispers crescendoed into anguished cries. Evelyn felt a cold hand brush against her cheek, and the air grew thick with malevolence. She saw apparitions of Lady Abigail and her child, their faces twisted in sorrow and rage. Evelyn ventured into the basement, a place where the air was thick with dread. The basement was a labyrinth of stone and darkness, filled with the remnants of rituals and sacrifices. As she examined an old, blood-stained altar, a sudden, deafening scream pierced the silence. A ghostly figure lunged at her from the shadows, its face contorted in agony. Evelyn stumbled back, her heart pounding, as the figure vanished as quickly as it had appeared. In the basement, Evelyn discovered a hidden compartment containing letters and a diary belonging to Lady Abigail's husband, Lord William. The diary revealed his desperate attempts to save their child and his growing fear of Abigail's obsession with dark rituals. One entry detailed his final act of love. He had tried to destroy the altar to save Abigail from herself, but she had trapped him in the basement, where he perished. The revelation stirred the manor to life, its dormant anger awakened. Shadows clawed at Evelyn's sanity, the whispers now a cacophony of rage. She confronted the spirit of Lady Abigail, who begged for release from her torment. Evelyn, using the knowledge from the journal and Lord William's diary, performed a ritual to break the curse. Fleeing through the labyrinthine corridors, Evelyn emerged into the dawn's cleansing light. Her camera, once a vessel of truth, held no evidence of the night's terrors. Yet, as she departed, the soft giggle of a child caressed the morning air, and the space where Lady Abigail's portrait once hung was now bare, leaving only the haunting echoes of Hollow Creek behind. Back in her hotel room, Evelyn reviewed her notes and footage, feeling a sense of relief. As she prepared to leave, she noticed a small, old-fashioned key on her desk, one she hadn't seen before. Attached was a note in elegant handwriting. "Thank you for freeing us. But some doors should remain closed." The room grew cold, and in the mirror, the faint reflection of Lady Abigail and her child appeared, smiling sadly before fading away.